Now then, well, as I said, there's no fishing at the moment, but what there is Patrick's Tackle Corner. I've decided to do something a little bit different while we're waiting for the fishing to start, and I'd like to share some of my antique, oldie worldy fishing things that I've collected over the years. And one thing I'm really pleased about is the fact that I have a very good friend over in the USA, Buzz Block. So if Melissa sees this and Nirio and or Wendy, respect. This is something I got from Buzz. And he sent me this. Now, how's about that for a fucking lure? Or lure, as it's pronounced properly, I believe. It's deer hair on a great big single hook with these two spinning blades up here. And this was cast out on, for those of you familiar with the old the American bait casting rods, they're little short rods, 5-6 foot, with a little multiplier reel, and they used to cast these things out. They're quite heavy, and these were this was up in Ohio in the 1930s, and Buzz sent me a little letter with it saying that his grandfather used these in Ohio in the 1930s, and his grandfather was called Henry Charles Block. And I've got a piece of history here, and not only history, but it's across the pond history, because this was in those wide-mouthed bass. We think cod have got big mouths, but a wide-mouthed bass have got a fucking gob on it like. So therefore, they've got these huge deer tail lures with these spinners on. I mean, they look massive. What we would catch 20-pound pike on, but these bass will have them anyway. But what's special about this is the fact that it was sent to me by a dear friend, and it's got historical value. What I'm holding here, a gentleman had in the 1930s fishing, and used. This is a used lure. And the fact that Buzz thought I was worthy of receiving this makes it all the more special. And at some point, I shall mount it in a nice picture frame with a green velvet background, and obviously some writing to describe what it is, where it's from, and what it's all about. So yeah, this is the first part of my series of angling. What am I going to call it? It's all about. There's no fishing. What am I going to do? Well, we've got to look at antiques and fishing memorabilia. That's the word, memorabilia. So I think this is an absolutely brilliant start to the series, and I hope you join me next time for more interesting artifacts. And yeah, what the hell? As long as it's a bit of fun, anyway. Something to do during the dark winter hours. Yeah, so again, I'll round off by saying thank you, Buzz Block. I'd like to say hello to his lovely wife, Susan, and Melissa, Nirio, and Wendy. You all know who you are. So if you see this on YouTube, Facebook, I get those two mixed up all the time. Facebook, then yeah, so there we are. But yeah, Ohio, 1930s. Oh, a largemouth bass, Leo. There we are.